What's good, sports gamers? And after going over the rookie ratings that will be in Madden 19, we're going to discuss the best of the best at each position, and we're going to start with the quarterbacks. And at the end, we'll go over the blog that talks about the new rating categories we will see in Madden 19 as well. So alright, let's get it. The top rated quarterback and one of the 7 members of the 99 club is Tom Brady. Nobody is better in the game than Brady at throwing 5-yard routes up and down the field, and that shows with his 99 short throw accuracy. And if you want to get a little frisky and go a little deeper, Brady will have 97 mid-throw accuracy as well. With the loss of Brandon Cooks, regular Pats users are definitely going to need these ratings as they're throwing at Jordan Matthews, Edelman, and Gronk. At number 2 is another member of the 99 club, and that's Aaron Rodgers. I'm thinking, has A-Rod ever been in 99 before? It seems like he was always in 97 or 98 for the longest. Besides Brady being the GOAT and everything, Rodgers is pretty much neck and neck with him in most categories. He has a 98 short accuracy while Brady has a 99, 94 mid against Brady's 97, but Rodgers also has 88 deep throw accuracy to go along with his 96 play action and 97 throw on the run. There isn't going to be a scenario where Rodgers will be at a disadvantage. You're just going to hope your opponent who uses him hits the wrong button. Coming in third at a 92 is someone who should have got some MVP love, and that's Russell Wilson. Dude was his own Madden character out there last year, was the leading passer and rusher. I've always favored Cam Newton over Russ when it comes to running quarterbacks. You know, for the times when I forget to slide, I don't want my quarterback out for 5 weeks, you know? But Russ finally might top Cam for me. Check these numbers: 86 speed, 92 agility, and 96 throw on the run, while having 93 short, 87 mid, and 83 deep throw accuracy. You know Cam isn't touching those. And Russ is the only QB in the top 5 with a scrambler player archetype. And while he's already one of the faster QBs in the game, he will also have 91 break tackle rating, so it's not going to be easy to get him on the ground. At 4 is Drew Brees at a 91. You know, I was proud of Drew Brees this season. He had a balanced offense for the first time in forever, a #1 receiver in Mike Thomas, and not surprisingly put up one of his most efficient seasons ever. Of course, too bad the Vikings and Eagles prevented them from getting a bye, and then some stuff happened in Minnesota. But Brees always balls out. He'll be one of the best quarterbacks throwing under pressure in Madden 19 with a 97 rating because nothing gets to this guy. And will also have a 97 short, 89 mid, and 81 deep throw accuracy to dot you up all across the field. And rounding out the top 5 is not Carson Wentz, but instead Matt Ryan at an 89. It's wild, Ryan was like a 95 or 96 at the beginning of Madden 18. While his overall dropped a bit, his throwing numbers are still pretty good with 94 short, 86 mid, and 85 deep. And he also has 89 throw on the run, so he'll be able to get those passes to Julio and the crew on the move. And going over these ratings the last few days, you probably noticed some new ones that weren't in previous games. And the Madden 19 team were kind enough to list each one in its very own blog. And we're going to start with the wide receivers who route running has been broken up into 3 categories now: short, mid, and deep. Start with short route running. It will allow the player to gain separation on shorter routes, so guys like Edelman and Landry will have an advantage here, opposed to everybody being able to run the slant the same or the dig route. Certain guys specialize in these type of routes, and I'm glad that there's categories for each now. So just because you have a 95 route running rating, you won't be able to run any type of route as sharp as before. Next is medium route running. Same thing as short, but it's more for the standard out and in routes. So does this mean out routes will only be effective with certain receivers? And the last of the route running ratings is for deep. It says this will be for any deep post or play action deep route. I don't know why I thought, yes, streak routes have a rating now. But again, hopefully this all comes together and guys who are dominant at a certain collection of routes, you really can tell while using them now. Now running pass block rating seems to have been broken up as well. Run block is the player's ability to block in space now, while run block power will determine the ability of the player to block for man concept runs. And run block finesse gives our player the ability to block for zone concept runs, so that's basically like stretches and inside zones and stuff. Even though the stretch is listed under the man block. So judging by what this says, blocking won't be a catch-all and it will instead be run type specific. You run a power O and 2/5 of your line might be good at it. You run a zone type run like a stretch and only one guy might be decent. I'm sure it won't be that extreme between play types, but that's basically what that means. And pass block is now the ability of the tight end, running back, offensive lineman to block a pass rusher who does not utilize a pass rush move. So are you that terrible you can't even block a dude just standing there basically? And lead block is the ability of a lead blocker to successfully block a defender. Now how does that work? With run block power, which it states is for man blocking runs, which runs that have linemen pulling R. So the 4-9 puller lineman will activate their run block power rating while the puller activates his lead block rating. Is that what I think will happen? And just like in the run, the offensive lineman's skill will be broken up into the type of player they're facing. They now have a pass block power rating, which is their ability to block against defenders who use power rush moves, and a pass block finesse, which is against finesse players. I really do like this as it adds some more strategy to things. And the QBs also got some new ratings as well, like throw under pressure, which determines how accurate the QB is when under pressure. I can see this being a huge rating to have. Well, it depends on how severe the throws of guys whose throw under pressure rating is low here. And my favorite new rating is the break sack rating. Now, is there a tackler multiplier to this? That's the question. Like if Cam has a 99 break sack rating and you're blitzing a corner with 30 tackle, he should never get me down, you know? But this is definitely my favorite by far, because I like to make the highlight reel plays after avoiding like 3 or 4 sacks. What can I say? But with that, what do you guys think of the ratings of the quarterbacks? Do any of the guys on the list deserve to be higher, lower? And who's somebody you think deserved to have made the top 5? Leave it in the comments down below. And what about the new ratings? Let us know your thoughts on that as well. And stay tuned here at Sports Gamers Online for more Madden 19 content. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't. And once you're with us, hit that bell icon at the bottom so you don't miss anything we put out. I'm Chris. Thank you all for watching. And be good, y'all.
Why do I keep on running away?